Okay, so a little disclaimer. This video, I basically did like no planning onto this video. Also, yeah, this tutorial is not the best. I don't really explain things that well. I just kind of go over them and a little bit of my thought process, I guess. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. Okay, let's get straight into it. So, how I did this? Okay, let's see if I know. This is what the fusion page looks like. You don't really have to think what is it. That's just something. Okay, I think. Okay, let's see. I started with the background. Then I yeah, this is the question mark. Yes. Okay, I started with this actually. If I'm being honest, I matched the yeah, I put the words as you can see. Then I had the tracking. Oh shit. Here it was going down, 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 and then I made it go up from 0.888 to 1.1, so it has more room to go down. And I basically did like curves like these, some simple stuff. Then I animated the color, I think. I made it go from white to red. I originally had like glows here and stuff. Wait, oh, I guess I still do have glows here. But yeah, I have the Dream Glow by Scape Edits. He's really good at editing and he makes amazing presets. I just put a little bit of glow. Yeah, and I put an expression to this transform, and I think it goes to this transform size. So I can just change the size on this transform and the other one we follow. Then I had a background node. I had changed the height and width. So the whole thing have a nice height. Okay, let's go to this one. I had a background node and I put 3 masks like this, and then the result is this little line that has a bit more white here. And of course Dream Glow, you can see how much better this put the Dream Glow. Yup. And then of course the transform. Then I had there were some white lines here, so I just put another mask of white lines. Oh yeah, I had paint mode minimum, I guess, and then merge, and this one doesn't have anything. Then I had some directional blur for this. I don't know what this effect even is. Some blur effect, like maybe it was some glitch. I don't know. I just copied the original edit. Then I put lots of them in a row, and I just did this by changing the length. Okay. Then I had a blur. Without the blur, I think it wouldn't have looked as nice. So I put an expression to the blur, and it went to the directional blur's length, and I times it by 100. It would have a lot more. Yeah. Then I guess I merged some light rays. Oh, I see. I have no idea what this does. I mean, yeah, I do see what it does, but okay. I don't even remember putting this in. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, I can see it now. Oh, that's cool. And I made the light rays bigger when the transition into word happened. Yeah, wow, that's so cool. Then this all was basically just to make the hand cleaner, but I did it in a different way, I guess. Yeah, I just animated the hands with the warper node. Wait, what? Did I really do that? I don't trust myself. Okay. Okay, these these does have an animation. Okay, I see. It's just a linear curve, I see. I had to do it a different way because this didn't work, and also I rendered separately so my thing wouldn't lag as much. Okay, but then let's go. What is this? Oh yeah, right. This is the result of the hands. It ended up looking like this. Then I had some defocus it. I'm not really sure how to use this node. This is not in Davinci. This is from, oh, is it from Scape again? I'm not sure. I don't think it's from Scape, but it's from someone. Then I put some dehaze to make it a little darker, I guess. I'm dehazing it, I really do. Oh, okay. Yeah, I animated the hands. Oh yeah, I animated them separately, but I think I made a mistake when making this. They just stop here quite suddenly, and because of that it doesn't really look clean. Then I always put some JW light wrap. Wait, did it even do anything? No, not J. I don't always put JW light wrap. I actually usually use BCC light wrap, not JW light wrap. But let's see if, yeah, I don't think that really makes a difference. But I did have some JW light wrap. Then I put all of these into a 3D space. I mean, there's just 2 of them. Then I animated the camera. I just put a camera node and a bunch of transforms. So the motion is clean. I can basically do null layers, I guess that's what you call them. So I just basically animated the camera. It goes back, then it goes in. Basically that's it. And you can see this first transform back in. Oh yeah, and then even more in. But yeah, this first transform, it's still like going here, and these kind of overlap the things. Then this goes all the way to the end, so it overlaps with this. And let's see if I had a nice curve on this one. It's just a really basic curve, I guess. Just a chill spline curve, whatever you call it. Wait, what is this? Just a black media, you know, I guess. Okay, that's pretty much it. Wait, what? Okay, I'm not gonna question. That's pretty much it for the first one. Then for the second one, this one, I think I put it here. Yes, here. It's this one, right? Okay, this is the animation for it. Okay, let's look at this. So, okay. So this was the original image. Then I used a warper tool. I basically warped it. I tried to do this with one warper tool, but I couldn't get it to be clean, in my opinion, so I just used multiple ones. And if you look at the spline thing, they're going kind of like this. And I'm not sure what this is. Oh, this is the overall one. It makes the whole movement of the ears and the hoe and the hands and the legs. Quite everything is animated. But not the cape, true. I didn't animate the cape. These were so fun to do. Probably like one of the most fun things to do. Oh! Okay, I guess my Davinci crashed. It didn't like that, so let's go back. 69. Okay, 14 gigabytes. Not bad, not bad. Ugh! I feel my voice like despawning, bro. This is not it. This is not it. Hopefully I can do this quickly. I think it's the bottom one here. Okay, yes, nice. So, where's... I think this is our character, yes. This is what the whole thing looks like. Pretty simple, I guess. I mean, it is pretty simple. Always export the animations and then put them into Davinci. I mean, the Fusion page. I put some color correction so it would be like a bit more black and white. Saturation just down. Easy as that. Then I put them here into the 3D space. Okay, let's look at that in a second. Then I just had a picture of like a potato farm in a village. I could have used a skyblock one. It would have been more fitting, but I just liked his picture more. Then I just put masks to get some white dots because the original one had... Okay, never mind. The original one had like some white dots. Oops. No, not white dots. It had a lot of white coming out of the thing. So now this looks like this with the white dots. Then I put... Wow! I put the saturation all the way down and holy, it is white. Yeah. Then let's look at this. Yeah, this actually I made with... Oh, I don't know if I remember it. It was some tool... Oh yeah, here. vJSON generate sphere. This node and a couple more nodes. What is it called? Cloud.vfx actually made a really good tutorial on this. It's a node in the reactor plugin thing. Then I have no idea where white hairs emerged. Then there's a dream glow to make it glow a bit. Then I decided to put the saturation down completely, I guess, and it's goes bigger for some reason. Okay, then let's look at this. Yeah, I wasn't sure what to do here, so I just I think I started with this one actually. I just made like something. I just played around with the rectangle nodes. Just did something and hoped it would look good. Same again here. Kind of a vignette with this one. Could have just used the vignette node, I guess. But I think this turned out really nice. Yeah. Then I just put the text MRVO. I have no idea what it means. I think I just spammed my keyboard maybe. Possibly. I just wanted like, you can see the O actually here. But it isn't really noticeable in the final result. I just wanted some shapes in. Then, these ones, I think, are above Technoblade. Holy, my voice is actually going... These ones I positioned closer to the camera, so they are, you can see they're above Technoblade. And this is what it looks like here in the 3D space. Then again, camera node and a million billion transform nodes. Boom. Yeah, I made these little jumps. Wait, not with this one, I guess. But I made these little jumps. Yeah, with the last one, I made these little jumps when the black things go onto the screen. I can show y'all these. When these black things go onto the screen, it just is closer to the camera when it's gone. And it's really basic, just a rectangle background node and a transform. I think I could have just animated the transform node, but who cares? We have that. Alright, I forgot to show the final color correction, I think, on the first one, but I'm gonna show it on the second one. I used like the same one on all of them. Maybe not on the first one, but who cares? Yeah, we looked at it. Oh, right, the light rays. Before the light ray, it looks a little plain. It looks like it needs something. So I just put some light rays. I think the original one also had light rays. And I positioned another one specifically for the text. I made it pretty light. These are the settings. And I put an ellipse node, so it would only be on the text. And then I animated the ellipse node. And also I animated the like origin of the light. What is it? This position, ray directions. I animated that. And then we get the final result. Then as for the color correction, okay, I just put sapphire dust. Okay, I just put sapphire dust, BCC haze, and film look creator. This does not have the media in for some reason. I have no idea why. Okay, new thing. Let's go from here. Okay, so this is one of the craziest looking Fusion pages, mainly because it has like 2 scenes in one. But also I made this shatter effect of the previous scene, so I just did a freeze frame of the last frame of the previous one. And I started putting a lot of polygon nodes. I have these transforms because, one of them is just so I could change the general size of these. So I can just use one thing and everything follows, like so. And the second one was for the animation, when it explodes. Then I just did a lot of masks, like many masks. And we can get this result. Then I again put a color corrector on it and made it more black and white. Then I again put it into the 3D space of Davinci Resolve. This looks also really confusing because it has all of these light wraps and they go all over the place. I can actually like do these really quickly. Let's disconnect all of the light wraps. Oh, I guess we only have one. What? Where is it? Here. Well, no, let's not disconnect it. I guess I made this one look cleaner. We have a lot of going on here. Okay, this is the background. It just goes into the 3D space and into this merge, so I could get the background for the light wrap for Technoblade. Oops. Without light wrap, with light wrap. You can see like the edges get a bit of the colors from the background. Then this is just a picture from my Minecraft world. I put some grass so I could get the ground for Technoblade to sit on where he's sitting, and I just manually masked it. Could have used magic mask, but I just decided to use a polygon node. Super easy, super simple. Then I decided to put a drop shadow for some extra depth, so it wouldn't look so basic. Then here's Technoblade, we put the light wrap, then it's in the 3D space. Boom, baya. Right, we also have a text node here. This one. I put a color corrector node, turned the brightness down a little bit. And you can see it doesn't quite look the same as this one. So what I did, I put this super text effect by, I think it was, I keep forgetting the names of these creators. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. It was Supercoot, yes. Supercoot has made this super text. I just put the drop shadow. I could have put these two and turned the exposure down. Oh, hex no, man. And the quality down. Yeah, oh, hex no. I'm glad I didn't do that. Yeah. 10, I wanted to I just put a random picture. I decided to use this one of Rapture, the best cheater in Maze. I put a transform node, and I may have... Okay, I just animated the angle from start to end, and I put them into this merge node. Why did I put it into this merge node? I think it was so I could mask it properly, yeah. If I didn't put it into this merge node, I couldn't use this as the fungus now. I couldn't have used this as the mask. And if this didn't have the mask, then it would have looked like this. So yeah, but when we do this, we can get a little bit of texture, I guess, to the thing. As we can see here, puts a little bit of texture, I guess. So before and then after, before, after. Almost nothing changes. But this is a little subtle change that I wanted to do. I put the mode into lighten and I almost blend it all the way down. Then I had some dream glow at the end. Yeah, I think here you can see it a little bit better. Still almost no change. But it's just a little extra I like to do. So this was the scene background, I guess. Oh, for the camera movement, I did it all like here. Then I put expressions into all of these, so all of the 3D spaces could have the same camera movements. I could have also just put this into all of those, but I didn't realize that at the time. Then the next 3D scene thing, it was basically this thing of the text. Oh, right. Background node, oh, right. So, background node, rectangle. This is the color. Oh yeah, I merged the I merged this whole thing. I put the render, this render node. I put it here. I put this whole thing. I did the same thing I did last time, but the apply mode to linear burn, and I blended it down again, so it wouldn't be that strong. But now the background is like here now, like this, I guess. Then we have this menacing looking thing. Oh, I see I did a little mistake here, but I guess no one noticed. It isn't really that noticeable. But yeah, basically just two rectangle nodes, and then I was lazy and I just put this to make it shorter. Then I put a single dot into a text node, and I merged these. Then I put the text. I made this text. Then I put the right on and end. Probably just a linear curve. I'm pretty sure it is, like 100% sure. I put color correction node. Does it even do anything? Oh, it does. I saturation up. Then glow node, drop shadow. Drop shadow. Both of them like this. Right. Then into all of this, I again put this as the this thing, so we could get the background into this section. Let me just put them here, and then they go like this. And then, okay, when I did this, then I put exclusion. Wait, no, I put the normal. My bad. But when I did this thing, I put all of the same camera movements again with the expressions. Then I had this, and I put the apply mode to exclusion, so we could get this effect. Fuck! I might have... Oh, I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna continue another time. I actually put the shatter effects after all of those, so it would be on top of everything. If I put it before here, I couldn't put it on top of everything the same way. I guess I could have made it closer to... No, not really, because this is after it here. So I need to put this after this. So yeah, I put it after everything. Then, second scene, I put all of the same camera movements, and then I did 3 more for this scene. Fuck! Why does it look like this, bro? Whew. Okay, so this had an annoying dark part, I guess. So I just used the spline node to get rid of it. B-spline, I guess, doesn't really matter. Then I used the background node. So because the clouds were like transparent, so I put these little white things behind the cloud nodes, just so you couldn't see through it. Then I just made like a ton of these cloud things, and I positioned them differently to put them into the scene. Then this text, I basically just put this as a watermark. Again, I used the I actually used darker color this time. Really hard to see again. But yeah, then I just put it into the 3D space again. Pretty simple stuff. Then this is for the text. Allow immortals such as mine. Wait, no! What is it, uncle? Oh, so I guess this actually belonged to the first scene, and I put it here for some reason. I have no idea what I was doing, but anyway, then I just put all of the camera movements into the text, and I positioned it where I wanted it to. I think first I did have it in this scene, so I could position it better, or maybe I just watched from the second thing where was the finished product. But yeah, anyway, then here at the end is this, and again apply mode. This time difference and exclusion are pretty similar. But there's a, I think difference has a different edge kind of. It has like this distinct edge compared to like exclusion. Yeah, if I put it to exclusion, there's the edge is kind of gone. Yeah, you can see a little bit of an edge on the exclusion, I guess. Yeah, then I put an invert color for the color inversion, and I didn't put put a background node to make the screen go gray. The invert color just did it by itself. I put a basic graph. Oh yeah, like so. And then I have the finished product. Yeah, the manga animations, or tweening, however you want to call it, I think they are here. I did like many layers. I had the fur of the cape, then the cape. Oh, this isn't animated yet. I think it is here. No, this is the guy. Oh, these are not animated yet. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here always start with the background node. Not really, you don't actually have to, but I do that. Then here we have this when I animated the cape with the S warp bubble, and when the cape is like, it's going like this. Oh my bad, it's going like this all over the place, so it's bound to like go off the guy. I mean go off Technoblade. So I just put this here like behind it, kind of. Oh, this is the I put this behind it also. I just made it yeah, I unmarked this and made it slimmer. That's the word. I guess it didn't do anything, but I just did it just in case because the character was moving. Oh, it did do something. The character moved like this, so we had to have these two. Then this, we can see it was doing all of this. All right. Then we had the actual cape animation here. It goes above all of that. Then we have, I did the same thing with the fur. So when the fur is animating, there's some background, we can still see there. I think this is also for the thing. I had a picture of Technoblade without the cape. I think I generated this with AI because I had to adapt. I didn't want to die. But yeah, there was like this annoying white thing, so I just put the magic mask and didn't actually do anything with the magic mask. It just automatically removed some of the whites. Then I put the warper node. This is kind of the main thing, you could say. I started animating this after this point because this Techno wasn't even seen in the scene after like this point, so no point in animating him before it. I know I could have used these two in the fusion page, the other one, but I just decided to do like this. Oh, this is the fur animation. I had pre-exported it, I guess. Yeah, I just used the sapphire warp bubble. Then here is basically just the animation. You cannot see anything, my bad. Just a little bit of movement, little bit of subtle movement, so it really isn't like noticeable, but I do still think that it makes a difference. You just don't notice it until it's gone. And I just did a curve like this, so more movement is shown here. Okay, it's the next day now. My throat isn't being a pain anymore. So now we get to like a really nice part in the edit. I really like this one. Yeah, that's... Oh. So for the transition from the last clip to the newer one, it's pretty simple again. I keep doing this with the transform and not on the rectangle, but it probably is a good thing. Okay, so I have just a rectangle like this. It's really big. Then I have a background node, and then the transform. I have put the pivot somewhere around here. Then I just change the angle, and that's pretty much it. Then as for this, I think it's this one. No. yeah, it's not. This is actually the squid. Oh wait, wow, this is a nice animation. We have sapphire warp bubble, and I have masked it so it's only the legs. Yeah, and I actually made a sloppy mask, I guess, on purpose. Or I mean, like, it didn't really matter because we put teeth above it. You can see it's on the foreground and not on the background. And as for teeth animation, I just made a simple warper like grid here, and I made a nice curve to this. Look like this. Very simple, very easy. Then here is the fusion page. It looks like really confusing because I have so many light traps all over the place. Here, let's disconnect this. Okay, now I disconnected all of the light traps, and as you can see, it's much more manageable. Like right now, you can see much clearer what's happening. And I think we can start with the background here. So this is the background. We can see I put some color correction onto it, so it would be brighter. I turned the gain up. Then I put it into a 3D scene. You can see alright, 3D scene. Oh, I have this disabled because the background actually is here. I put these in like kind of different layers. So why is it going so much? I have no idea. Okay, so be it. Yeah, here the camera movements, I didn't even put any expressions or anything, I just copy and pasted them, I'm pretty sure. Then this is the hand. Actually one of my friends drew this hand for me. I believe he doesn't want to be credited, so I will not credit him. I put some color correction, took some of the colors away. Then again, 3D space, I have no idea why this is moving so much. Okay. Then this is the squid. I took some colors away from this too. I used the transform to get it right onto the scene in the right way. Oops, maybe we shouldn't do that. Yeah, here we can see. I basically just positioned everything, put some light wrap onto them. Then when the screen went white, I just put a background node, and I put another background node onto the background node as the mask. So when I turn the alpha up, the background will turn into the white thing. That's how I did that. Then I think here we have the text. Let's leave it in there. Oh, here's the text, and I have all of the camera movements. So that's pretty easy, pretty simple. Then just light rays. Nothing crazy. Just it takes a while to get all of the light wraps to work neatly. Then a funny thing is, I was planning on putting a hair overlay, but it just didn't look nice, as you can see. Also, I didn't do the keyframing right. Actually, that looks quite decent if we don't mind the trash camera moments. But I could have just then for the hand animations and such, I think we have them here. Yes, so this is the hand my friend drew me. I put some blur with a mask onto like here. You can see before and after. Then we put even more blur, kind of to blend those features in. Then I put the warper node and made this animation that's lagging right now. And here is the curve. Starts off fast, then slows down. Very simple stuff. Here we can see the hand animation. Then next up was actually the lighting, and I just used this like always. I always use this one. It's actually a tutorial by Cloud again. Cloud.vfx is the goat. Right, the glow was actually giving me a big pain in the butt on the what is it called? Fusion, the 3D space, because you could see the edges of the glow in the 3D space. So I took the glow out with the magic mask, and actually because of the magic mask there is one frame where the edges go like this, but it low-key is quite fitting for some reason. Right, and here we have the finished product. Or do we? Let's see. Because this is the color correction once again. We start off with the original. Then, this is the thing. Then we put sapphire dust to get his little particles. I could have actually put them into the last one, into the big fusion page thing, so that I could have put it before the light wrap, and no, not the light wrap, before the light rays, and the dust would have actually interacted with the light rays, but it's too late now, I guess. But that's just one improvement I could have done. And now here is the BCC haze. Makes like darker and warmer colors. Then film look creator, it just does a lot of stuff. Oh, and also with the film look creator, I put the image defocus. I put it from 0 to 1 at the start. We can see if I put it to 1, it's gonna blur the image. So with that, I kind of just do some nice blurs. Then this one, I actually like this one so much, and I can tell you why. So let's see. Oh yeah, I had this little guy into many layers. Hair, cape. Yeah, I had the hair, cape, and the body. Oh, here I actually have the animation already done. Let's see if I can find the animation. Here. Okay. So we start with this as our base. It's Technoblade with no hair and no cape. Then I used the paint node to paint his eyes. And what I did, I think I got the stroke, pressed Alt on my keyboard so I could get the color, and then I started. Okay, it's not doing nothing, man. I have no idea what's happening. But yeah, I think I did it like so. Then I put some blur on it. You can see it blurs this part quite nicely, just so it's kind of seamless. Then I used the transform to put the guy down a little bit because the hair was going off in the finished animation, and I did not want the hair to be cut off suddenly. Okay, then I added the eyes. And this one was quite nice because we have one mask here and other one here. So this one kind of makes sure that the eyebrow gets cut off. And this one is just so that the eye is within the thing. And I had the paint mode to subtract so that this would subtract on this one. Yeah, that's how we got it looking like this. Oh right, I forgot to tell this transform. No, not this one. This transform. No, this B-spline had an expression to transform one center. And let's see where transform one is. Here. We'll get it to right now. So this is basically the eyebrow itself. I masked out the eyebrow, then I animated it with a transform node, and this B-spline is kind of following that transform node with the expression to this center point here. You can see I did a neat graph. I did originally have it like this, no, not like this, but I had like multiple blinks, but it just didn't look good, so I just removed the multiple blinks and put it to 1. And that's how we got the blinking animation. I'm pretty proud of it, even if I say so myself. Okay, then we have the cape. We put the cape on, and we put the Azure bubble animation onto it, and the result is quite neat. Why it looks like this is because the Azure bubble sometimes starts tweaking out when there's multiple of them. So sometimes you have to render them separately, so the render doesn't tweak out. But yeah, here we had the hair separated. 1 second, like so. I guess here I just used this to get this little bit of hair out because Magic Mask didn't take it out. Then I positioned this correctly, and I put the warp bubble with his settings, and that's how we get his animation, this finished product. Then here we have the animation itself. This actually looks so simple and easy, this fusion page. So maybe we can do this neatly. Okay, I have no idea how I do this depth channel thing. I would like to fix that, but doesn't really matter. Here we have... Oh my days, my throat is being a pain again. Here we have the background and a crop node, so there is no white lines. Then we put it to a BCC light wrap that goes to our little guy here. The animation that we just went over. Alright, I didn't show this one, my bad. Here, this is still part of the animation. So I had the... oh, my bad. I had this animation. Oh, I guess I rendered them separately. I rendered the eye animation, the hair, the cape and the hair. I rendered all of them separately, so I could put them here like so. Then I separated the head and the hands, and I put a warper node into both of them, and I did some nice animations. Here he's putting the potato down a little bit, and here, oops, here he's kind of looking at the potato and smiling. At first I didn't have the smile, but then I added it, and I think it looked so nice. It made like the world of difference in my opinion. It was so nice. And now we have the finished animation of Techno. And so here is the animation of Techno. I put a transform for nothing, I guess, just in case. Then here's without the light wrap, and after the light wrap, Techno looks so much better. I mean, it fits the scene so much better. Then I put him in this 3D scene, and I actually did the animation here. We can take a look at that. So here he jumps, and I made the jumps in separate layers, I guess. I don't even think I needed to do it like this, but I still did it anyway. But the jump basically each time gets a little bit shorter, and so we have this. Yeah, here is the background as I showed it. Then here is the text. Will come to be like that, exactly. Then I had separated one of the layers of grass, I guess, from the background, and I also removed, at least tried to remove the layer from the background. And I put it into a 3D space, and I used the same camera movements again for all three of these. It's a pretty simple camera movement, again utilizing the nulls layers. And at the end, the camera is transitioning into the next transition. Of course, some light rays. I love the light rays. Then I actually used BCC lens flare. You can see there kind of appears the dot here, part of the lens flare. And I animated the both points of the lens flare accordingly, so I could get this effect that the sun is kind of projecting light to the lens. Then lastly, the color correction. Here is the before and after. So let's go layer by layer again. As dust, haze, film look creator, and then at the end I actually put some directional blur. I changed the length and glow of the directional blur to get the animation done. I always just put as dust, BCC, haze and film look creator. But on this one I was trying out different like VHS retro or CTR things, but nothing really looked like quite right to me. They were too strong or too much glitch or something. We can take a look at a couple of them. I think this one was really nice. No, not this one. Okay, I was wrong. Oh, this one is quite nice, but not quite what I was looking for. Then this one did something too. Okay, then for the last part of the edit. So for this one, I had to do like 4 different character animations. Here's one of them. I don't think I'm gonna go into each one of them, but you can see I did some mistakes, but it didn't really matter because there were 4 of them and the camera was constantly moving, so it would be quite hard to see them. But I tried to do some nice animations. Here we can see a little bit on how I did it. Here is the character. I just put a S warp bubble, but I put a nice mask into the warp bubble, and with one mask I could get it looking like this. And then of course I did the character animation too. Really simple, really easy. Then for this one, quite the same process again, I think. I remember I was trying to make different layers, like remove the hair and all of that, but it was taking me hours and I couldn't get it quite right, so I just gave up. Here we can see I did the fur and the hair separately. Okay, I couldn't find the 2 other animations, at least I don't think so, but here is kind of the fusion page, kind of how the fusion page looks. Wow, this is so insane looking. we start here with alright, background. I kind of stole the background from the original creator who made the edit. I have no idea how he made the background, but it was so nice, so I just stole it. So I put the characters into these frames. Then I just did that over and over again. How I did it, I masked first of all just the photo frame. Then after that, I had masked the actual frame of the photo frame to go on top of the character and the author frame. Then I just did that many times. But here, this is actually a bit more tricky, because I wanted the hand to go out of the frame, but I wanted everything else to kind of be behind the frame, as we can see. So I did the animation. I mean, I put the item frame, photo frame. I put the character. Then I put the actual frame of the photo frame. Here I actually had the Technoblade separately. I had some light wrap from the background. I took some light wrap off the background. Now that I'm looking at this again, I think I should have put the light wrap background from the item frame. And no, I guess the background, since the hand goes out. But I don't know if it matters. Right. On the I forgot to mention that on this thing where I put Techno, I made a mask like so, that the hand wouldn't go too much outward. And here's the Techno animation. Let's look at it real quickly. Po. Wow, it's something, I guess. I really have to learn how to do this in a more clean way. Like, so many mistakes here with the hand here, mistakes everywhere. But how I got the hand out of the frame was, here I put a mask for only the hand to go above the item frame. You can see the hand goes above the item frame with a simple mask. Okay, then next up we just put the next item frame, put the character into the item frame, put a mask just in case, then the frame of the item frame. Same steps as before. And the last item frame from the picture. Nothing actually went inside of this item frame, so I could have just done this with one mask. Okay, then I put all of them into a 3D scene, animated the camera, and that's pretty much it. There's still a couple things I did. For example, the text. I really went simple here. I just put the text to be, put it into the 3D space, and here I actually used this tactic of getting the camera animation, just dragged it on here. Then I rendered it to be, yeah. And I put the difference apply mode, and I put the blend down as soon as the camera shifted away, because the text was not needed anymore. Yeah, then to kind of finish it off, I put some light rays, as always. I think this was quite a chill light rays. Let's go here. Yeah. Here we can see the light rays better. It's still very noticeable. Then Hope Glow. Hope is actually a really good plugin maker, I guess. He makes like DRF access and dot settings. Mostly like DRF access. DRFX files. Really good stuff. What I did with the Hope Glow, I added this to the final transition, not to the final transition, but this transition almost to the final one. I made it like so. And this directional blur, I kind of put this to the start, because there was the transition at the start. The last clip was transitioned into this one. Then this directional blur is all of the transitions. I actually put a color corrector node after it, and I expressioned it to the directional blur, so I wouldn't have to animate anything on the color correction node. And if I did changes to the directional blur, then the color corrector followed. And what I basically did, I times it by -3, so we could get this positive length number to a -3, and I just played with the number until I got a good result. So now we can see here on the left it's only the directional blur, and on the right wherever it's also the color correction. I mean color corrector, and we got the final results here. Yes, this. Again, I put the BCC Haze and Film Look Creator to get the final color corrected look. this time no sapphire dust. But yeah, I turned down all of like the effects, film look. I turned well, mainly just the effects blend, so it wouldn't be so strong. And we can see there's not much difference, but if I do this, we can see there's oh, especially on Technoblade's eyes here, there's a difference. Okay, then for the very last part of the edit, we have this text node with the tracking getting smaller, and I just use this to blend it in and blend it out. And that's it for the edit. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this helped you out at least a bit. I don't know if anyone even watched this video to the end. If you get any suggestions for me, like how I edit something, I can make a tutorial on this channel for it. Really, anything. If I have done something on a video, you can suggest that I make a tutorial on it, and I probably will. And also, if you want me to try to edit something, I can try if I like the idea. But yeah, thanks for watching. Maybe see you in the next one.